Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to extract conference registration data from PDFs to Google Sheets. So let's suppose I'm running conference organizing business and I'm receiving all my data, all the attendees data in the form of PDF. Now extracting the data from that PDF is a very time consuming task, so I'm completely going to automate this process, and to do this automation I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between Google Drive, OpenAI and Google Sheets. With the help of Pabbly Connect, I am going to build this connection in such a way that whenever I am going to upload a new file or a new PDF in my Google Drive, the data will be automatically extracted with the help of the AI agent. Here I am going to use my AI agent as OpenAI, and then this extracted data or all the details will be automatically added in my Google Sheets spreadsheet. Now if you want to learn this amazing automation step by step, then let me take you all to my screen.
In this video, we are going to learn how to extract conference registration detail from PDFs to Google Sheet. For this, we are going to create automation between Google Drive, OpenAI and Google Sheets with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com/connect/INR/ in your browser. Now after browsing the website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in. And if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free. And this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll click on this sign in. And here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. Here I'm going to click on this Pabbly Connect, access now. And it has taken me to this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders which I have created over here. Now if you want to create a new folder, you simply have to click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow button. And first I need to provide the workflow name, and then I have to select the folder in which I want to save that workflow. So first let's name this workflow as how to extract conference registration data, name, session, payment from PDFs to Google Sheets. And now I need to select my folder. So these are the folders which have been created, and here I am going to select this as AI agent and simply click on create. So here workflow created successfully, and as soon as I click on create, two boxes have appeared in front of me. One is trigger, other is action. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow, but as many as action steps as you want. Here in this workflow, I want to extract conference registration data from PDF to Google Sheets, which means whenever I'm going to upload a new file in this particular folder, the details will be automatically extracted from that particular PDF, and then it will be added in my Google Sheets, which means whenever I'm going to upload a PDF in this particular folder, this complete workflow here will get triggered, because trigger says when this happens. So when I upload a new file in this particular folder and then action says do this, then extract the details from that PDF using OpenAI. Here I'm going to use my AI agent as OpenAI and then add that extracted detail in my Google Sheets spreadsheet. So here in my trigger application, I'll be taking Google Drive, and then in my action application, I'll be taking OpenAI and Google Sheets. So here in my trigger application, let's take Google Drive. And then in my trigger event, I'm going to take this new file in specific folder. Now I have to click on this connect. So if you have an existing connection, click on save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, and then you have to click on this sign in with Google. Here we have to choose the account in which the Google Drive is logged in. So here I'm going to choose my account. And after selecting the account, we simply have to grant away some permissions. As my account is already logged in, this will be an easy authorization. So it is always advisable to keep your applications logged in for the easy authorization. So here Google Drive is connected with Pabbly Connect, and now I have to enter the folder or the subfolder. Now in this drop down, we can find all the folders which have been created. Here the name of this folder where I'll be uploading all my PDFs is conference folder. So I am going to select conference folder from this drop down. Now as you can see that this folder is empty, so I am going to upload a file or a PDF. So here I have already downloaded a PDF. So I'm simply going to drag and drop that over here. And then here you can see that I have uploaded this file in this particular folder. Now let's open this. So this file has opened in front of me. The attendee information is name, phone, email, the conference details. Here is the session, the date and the venue, and then the payment information, the payment status, the amount which is paid, the payment method is bank transfer, and the transaction ID. Now what I want to extract the first name, last name, session, payment and currency. So here in this particular PDF, I have all these. Here is the currency and the payment. Then we have the session they are going to attend. Then we have the first name and the last name. Now what we are going to do, as we have uploaded this PDF, we have to click on the 3 dots in this particular file. And then we have to go to the share. Then have to click on the share button. And then in this general access, I have to give away the access anyone with the link. Now I have to make sure that I do this step because whatever response I will be receiving, it will be of the file which is shared with anyone. Now if I keep this restricted, OpenAI will not be able to have the access of the file. So here we have given the access and now we are simply going to click on this done. Now after uploading and then granting the permissions, we are going to go back to the Pabbly Connect workflow and now we are going to click on the save and send test request. So here we have received the response. Here I am being provided with the web content link. So this is the web content link which I am going to copy and I am going to paste that in a new tab to check whether it is the same file which I have uploaded in that folder or not. So here it has been downloaded. Now let's open this. So this is the same exact file which we have uploaded here. Now let's open this. We can recheck this as the name was Alex Johnson. Email address was this. The session was cybersecurity trends. So this is the same exact PDF. So we have received the response and in the response we have also received that the access or the permission has been given to anyone with this link. So now as soon as I've uploaded the file in this particular Google Drive, I have captured that response here in this workflow and this means the connection setup that we have created between Google Drive and Pabbly Connect, that is successful, and now whenever there will be a new file uploaded in this particular Google Drive folder, I will start capturing that response here in this workflow. But over here you can see that Google Drive is a polling based application, which means it will check for the response in every 10 minutes. Pabbly Connect is going to check for the response in every 10 minutes and not instantly. So if I upload a file just now, it will not check for the response. It will check for the response after 10 minutes. So here we are done with the trigger step. Now moving on to the next step. Whenever I am going to upload a file, I want to extract the details from that file. So here in my action application, I'll be doing this with the help of the AI agent. Here I am going to take as OpenAI. So here in my action application, I have taken that, and in my action event, as I have to extract content from PDF, I'm going to select my action event as that and then click on this connect. So if you have an existing connection, click on save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection. And now to make this connection, we have to go to this hyperlink given over here. Now we have landed to this page of API keys, and now to create a new API key, you simply have to click on this create new secret key and you have to first give the name. Let's say the name is testing and then I have to select the project. So the project will be default project, the permissions will be all, and now I simply have to click on this create secret key. After this, your new API token will be generated, which you have to copy and simply paste that over here. Here I have already an existing connection, so I'm going to go with the select existing connection and click on save. So here OpenAI is connected with Pabbly Connect, and now I have to enter all these details. So the first one is that I have to select the OpenAI model. Now in this drop down, I have this model GPT-4o mini, so I have already selected that. If you want any other model, you can simply turn on this mapping button, remove this existing AI model and enter your own AI model. I have my AI model in this drop down, so I have selected that. Then I need to enter the image PDF URL. Now we are not going to enter this manually or just by copy and pasting it. Instead, we are going to use a method called mapping, which means we are going to enter the data from the previous response. Now here, when I click on this image PDF URL, I can see this Google Drive, and when I click on this, I can see all the response which we have received from there. So here in this image PDF URL, as you know that we have opened this web content link to check whether it is the same PDF or not. So this is the particular image PDF URL. This web content link is that PDF URL. So we are going to enter this web content link in this particular field. Now we have to enter the prompt. Now here I need to enter the prompt. It's written, enter the prompt here to extract content. Please review the provided PDF URL and extract content from PDF such as name, city, phone number. So what we want to extract the first name, last name, session, payment and currency. So here I am going to enter the prompt, but instead of entering the prompt, what I am going to generate, I am going to generate this structured output. But first let me enter a prompt like I want to extract first name from the PDF. And now we are going to learn how we can generate this structured output. So with the help of this structured output, we will receive the response in the JSON format. So instead of writing all the details that we need, first name, last name, session, payment, currency in this particular prompt, I am going to generate a structured output for that. Now to enter this structured output, we have to create a JSON schema. So first let's learn how we can generate the schema. For that, I have to click on this https://platform.openai.com, this particular link. I'm going to open this. So here we have landed to this page of structured output, and over here we have to generate a schema. It's written over here we can generate a ready to use schema. So we are going to click on this generate. So it's written, describe how you want the model to respond, and we'll generate a JSON schema. So here I am going to write all the details, all the fields which I require this to generate and respond with that detail. So here what I am going to do, I am going to open Notepad. So here first I am going to write what all the details I require. First I require the first name. So after writing this first name, I have to specify what is this. So this is the type of a text. I am going to enter type of text. Now here I need to describe what is this first name or what is the type of text. So here I am going to enter, give the first name of the candidate from PDF. Next I am going to do the same for the last name. I have to follow the same format. So here I have done this with the last name. Now we are going to enter the session. So here I have entered the session type of text, give the session they are attending from the PDF. Next is payment and currency. Payment is type of number. So here I am going to enter payment for the conference session. And the final one is currency. So here I have entered type of text, give payment currency of conference session from PDF. So here I have entered all the fields which I require. So now what I am going to do, I am going to copy this entirely and I am going to paste that over here in this particular field, and then I simply have to click on this create. So I'll get the response in few seconds. Let's wait for the response, and here we have received the response. Name, conference candidate, first name, last name, the session they are attending, payment and the currency. Now what we are going to do, we simply have to copy this entire schema, and then I simply have to paste that schema over here in this field of structured output. So here after entering the prompt structured output and mapping the image or the PDF URL, I simply have to click on the save and send test request, and let's wait for the response. So here I can see that I have received the response. The first name is Alex, last name is Johnson, session is cybersecurity trends, payment is of $250, currency is USD. Let's quickly open my PDF and check whether the details are same or not. The name was Alex Johnson, session is cybersecurity trends, and the payment was made of $250. So here I have received all the details. So here, this is how the structured output or the JSON schema work. And now that we have received the response what we want, and we have received this response in a JSON format. So now we want to add all these details in my particular Google Sheet or spreadsheet. So here I am going to click on this add action step button, and then I am going to search for my action application, which is Google Sheets. And then in my action event, as I have to add a new row, I am going to select that and then click on this connect. So if you have an existing connection, click on save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, then click on this sign in with Google. Here we need to select the account with which the Google Sheet is logged in. So here I am going to select my account. And now I simply have to grant away some permissions, for which I am going to click on this allow. and it is always advisable to keep your applications logged in for the easy authorization. And here Google Sheets is connected with Pabbly Connect, and now I have to enter all these details. So the first one is that I have to select the spreadsheet. Now here my spreadsheet is of name conference details. So I'm going to go back to my Pabbly Connect workflow, and from this drop down select my spreadsheet as conference details. Now I need to enter all these details. So we are not going to enter this manually. We are going to enter the details or map the details from the previous response. Now here we have received the response from this OpenAI, and it has extracted all these details for us, and now we simply have to map all the details. So here I am going to click on this OpenAI response and enter the first name as Alex, enter the last name as Johnson. The session is cybersecurity trends. The payment is made of $250, and then I have to enter the currency. So the currency is USD. So here we have mapped the field because we wanted to keep these fields dynamic. And now after entering all these details, I simply have to click on the save and send test request and wait for the response. So here we have received the response. This response is a positive one. Let's quickly open my Google Sheets spreadsheet. And here we can see that we have added all the details over here. The first name was Alex, last name was Johnson. Session was cybersecurity trends. The payment was $250, currency is USD. Now to check this automation workflow one last time, I am going to upload a file again in that particular folder, and if the data is extracted automatically in my Google Sheets after 10 minutes, then this means this automation workflow is working fine. So here I am going to upload a file. Let's say I want to upload this file. The name is Jane Smith. Session is marketing strategies. The payment is $150 and the currency is USD. Now I will wait for 10 minutes and we will get back to this workflow and check whether the details are added in this particular Google Sheets spreadsheet or not. Now here I have refreshed this Google Sheets and I can see that all the details are added. The file that we uploaded was of Jane Smith. The session they wanted to attend was marketing strategies. The payment was $150 and the currency was USD. Let's quickly check, recheck. So the name was Jane Smith, session was this, and the payment was of rupees this much. So now to summarize, we took Google Drive as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect. We entered the folder and captured that response here in this workflow. Then we moved to the next step where we wanted to extract the content from the PDF that we have just uploaded. So we took OpenAI as my AI agent or action application, made connection with Pabbly Connect, entered the prompt and the structured output. Here I showed you how we can create this JSON schema, and then we were able to capture the response or receive the response, and then I wanted to map all these details in my Google Sheets spreadsheet. So then I took Google Sheets as my action application, made connection with Pabbly Connect, entered all these details with the help of a method called mapping, clicked on the save and send test request button and received the response as these details been automatically and instantly added to my Google Sheets spreadsheet. So this is how this automation workflow is going to run, and here we have successfully created automation between Google Drive, OpenAI and Google Sheets with the help of Pabbly Connect. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.